Hey, g'day legends, hope you're all having a cracking Friday. Up my favourite spot up the block, and I got myself a little delivery. Got the steel bin happening, big boy too, so I'm gonna get all this crap, probably not the Falcon Ute, just the contents in the back, but I'm gonna get all these old bits, all this steel, put it in the bin and get this place cleaned up once and for all until I make a mess again. So grab your frothy, your coffee, kick back, relax, and enjoy the vid. So we'll rip in first. We'll get the hammy end out of the road so I can get the old forklift out. Hopefully she's got enough juice and all the good stuff. So yeah, move the big girl out the road, get the red rocket out, make it happen. Rightio legends, well that wasn't frustrating at all. I'm trying to get all that crap in there, picking it up, but it's sort of kind of in there, so anyway, that's going to do. So what I'm going to do, yeah, pick up the last remaining little bits, run the mower over this, smooth it all out. I just moved, yeah, the Tesla, it's down in the long-term parking area, waiting for Cody to do something with it, so I just moved it so I can sort of mow in here. Anyone chasing MQ patrol doors, I didn't throw them in the bin just in case someone was chasing them. If you're chasing them or someone else you know is chasing them, hit your boy up. Anyway, so I've got to do a little job on the steel bin here. Yeah, when he dropped it off, he told me that the handle was broken on, and I sort of mentioned that my welder was here and that I could weld her up for him, do a little job. So we'll go and see. Hopefully the leads will reach out here and I'll bring my welder out, glue this back on, and yeah, on to the next mission. Rightio legends, so I got the little setup going here, got the old Makita 40 volt happening, gonna clean the handle up, clean that latch up, and then yeah, see if I can glue this thing back together, and yeah, maybe try and shut that gate a bit more. Maybe run the mower over here a little bit, and then yeah, got a couple little jobs, head into town. I've got roll racing on tomorrow, so, and I'm not ready, so we'll boost into town, get some jobs done hopefully, and yeah, maybe even get the ethanol tune loaded into Jigsaw and do a little quick run. So yeah, we'll get this busted off and heading into town, eh? Rightio legends, so we got the haircut done on the straggly bits of grass there. That's all sorted. So it's actually stopped raining in Townsville. Well, it hasn't stopped, it's stopped monsooning in Townsville, so that's pretty handy. The grass isn't growing out of control. Got the latch done. As you can see, the bin's a bit on the skew, but the bottom latch is half holding, so, and it's got the handle on it now, so that's a win for now. So got the ram running, got the old aircon happening, gonna boost into town and yeah, see if we can get these other jobs done, eh, before roll racing. Rightio legends, so I reckon it's probably been about 2 weeks since we got the steel bin all stacked up. It's still sitting here, unfortunately. We have to get that taken care of, but got up to a bit of stuff. Obviously went roll racing, that was awesome. Hope you have watched that video. But yeah, done a bit of running around, got a few things. Something to do with Haksaw and a little surprise underneath that blanket. So yeah, we'll check them out and I'll show you what's going on, eh? Rightio, so I did a little bit of ordering online for Haksaw here. The wheels that are on are just standard 80 series rims, and the diff, because it's been on a Triton chassis, the diff is too narrow. So just to get it mobile, I end up having to do 2 sets of spacers to get the wheels off the inner guard. So what I ended up doing was buying these 15 by 10s. They're not a diesel, I don't know what you call them, but they're awesome looking wheels. And these are the race tires that I went roll racing with Jigsaw, but that's another surprise. I haven't got them yet, but I've upgraded to a set of 325 PSRs. So I thought I'll put these old 295s on these new rims. That's a neg 44. So hopefully they'll slot on the back of Haksaw here. I can get rid of those wheel spacers. That's the plan anyway. So I got a pair of them. Obviously the other one's over here, because these are a couple of years old now. It was all right when the track was hot out at roll racing, but as soon as it cooled down, yeah, all the traction just went away. So I thought, oh, I'll upgrade the tyres for Jigsaw and then they'll get me some tyres for Haksaw. So that's worked out all right. I just had to buy the 2 rims to put that on. But I got the hook up from a good mate of mine. He got the lead on a engine that was available and I jumped at the chance to grab it. So not too sure what this is going in yet, but it was too awesome to pass up on. So I'll let you have a look, eh? Oh yeah. 6.4 litres of Gen 3 Hemi goodness. How bloody good. So obviously, as you can see, it's a complete long block, but it's missing all the accessories, valve covers, intake manifold, timing cover, all that sort of jazz. So they bought a crate engine to go into the car and then they pinched everything else off this engine, so I've got to replace it. But what I'm going to do with it anyway is I'll put a 4-barrel manifold on it they make for these things. I'll get a standard timing cover, and MSD do a setup. They do a box and a harness that you can run the factory coils, and it takes care of the timing. So like I said, I'll do that, do the 4-barrel manifold, and probably put a Holy Sniper on it as well. It'll give it the carby look, but yeah, it'll still be EFI. So it hurt a lifter, so it's hurt the cam and a lifter, which is pretty common on these things. It's only 150,000 Ks on it, so we'll put a new cam in anyway. We'll put a, you know, lumpy cam in, a bit of a potato cam in it, fix that, and yeah, dress it out. Like I said, I don't know what it's going in yet. I pulled the big block out of the AP6 and that went in Haksaw. So there is an opportunity to put it in that, but I don't know, I kind of feel like I still want to say big block with the Valiant. So the Hemi could end up in a pickup truck build because I do have that rust-free cab in the shed and a good holding chassis. So chances are it will make its way into a pickup truck, but I'm not committing to anything yet. But like I said, I couldn't pass it up. So we're gonna snag that out of there. I bought a new engine stand to throw it on. So I'm gonna move the Hemi Enter out of the way, get the forky. We'll build this engine stand, get it set up, swap the tyres over onto Haksaw, and yeah, see what else we get up to, eh? So yeah, nothing left to do but to do it, eh? Rightio, legends, what do you reckon? I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but these things look absolutely awesome under there. And they just, they kind of just touch on the inner guard, but I can, there's plenty of room to massage it there, so they sort of just kiss, so I'll just give them a little bit of a love tap with the hammer. But yeah, how good do they fit? Big 295 Mickey Thompsons, the back of Haksaw. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. So we got that job ticked off the list, and as you would have seen before, managed to get the get the Hemi out of the back of the Mazda without dropping it or yeah, crushing me or destroying the engine stand, brand new engine stand. But it's not particularly happy about being on there, that big Hemi, but it's on there. We're not moving around too much, so I've kind of got a bit of timber on there propping it up, so just to as a bit of insurance. But yeah, as you can see, she's all set up there now. So I think, yeah, so that one there and that one there. Oh no, all the push rods are gone. No, so the push rod's been taken out of that side. So I've never played with these Hemis before, but looking at it, looks like the heads are gonna have to come off to change the lifters anyway. So like I say, I'll have to work out what I'm gonna put it in and what sort of application it's gonna be, but it needs a cam anyway. So like I say, I'll probably pull the heads off, give them a once over, get them cleaned, get them checked out, make sure the valve springs and the valves, all that are good. Get a cam for it, cam and lifters. Put the service heads back on with some good air gaskets. But like I said, I've got to dress this thing out, so I've either got to find another engine or some spare parts. Apparently 5.7 stuff fits it, so yeah, I need timing cover, valve covers, sump, but depending on what it goes in, I might have to get like an aftermarket sump. Anyway, the intake manifold, like I said, I want to get a 4-barrel one. I know Holly does one, and I think Mopar does one. 4-barrel intake, probably go Holly Sniper on it. And yeah, just dress it out and work out what I want to fit it to. But yeah, pretty exciting. Like I said, never had one of these, never played one, but my mate does, and yeah, his makes massive horsepower, so very, very keen on this thing. So anyway, we got the jobs done up the block that I wanted to get done. So what I'm going to do is boost home. I got a little job on Jigsaw. I want to take care of something arrived in the mail the other day. So yeah, we'll time warp it home, and yeah, we're stuck in the Jigsaw, eh?